Hello, you're watching the Me and My Alpine playlist on the Sunbeam Alpine channel on YouTube. If you'd like to feature here and tell your Alpine story to the world, then just email me at tim_Raymond@sky.com and I'll tell you what to do. We'd love to hear your story. Today we're going to hear from Joan and Mick Wise and their Series 5 Alpine.
We are Mick and Joan Wise, and this is our Alpine story.
The Alpine actually is my car, and I wanted one for years, and I finally got one, and I love it.
We are Mick and Joan Wise, and this is our Alpine story. Okay, well, where to start? I suppose the latter half of the last century, at the beginning, in 1959. Do we remember that?
We did.
We do indeed. A young lad of 18, Joan was 17, I do believe. And I was out to impress. So, in my almost new Morris Minor, drop head, low light, and all that, let's go to London, I said, where the streets are paved with gold. Dick Whittington country. So, it was in October, so we went to Earls Court, up the Cromwell Road, paid our 12 and 6, and got in. You could park outside in those days, you remember?
You could, yes.
You do indeed.
Yeah.
Right. So, the first thing you see in there, and this was in 1959, things were a lot different in those days. There was no political correctness or anything like that. Good old days. And all the cars were there from all over the country. Very few foreign cars were there.
Oh, yeah, not many at all.
But what there were lots of scantily clad young ladies. Leggy, busty, absolutely magnificent. And they were sprawled over the cars like they did in those days. And in one spot there was, on a tilted roundabout, would you call it?
Yes, you could, I suppose.
Was a Sunbeam Alpine, 1959, yes. One of the first. And you said...
I want one of those.
So you wanted one of those. Well, at £960, totally out of the question. And that was that. We looked all around the exhibition, did a bit more drinking in the Cromwell Road, and came home. And that was it for the time being. Then over the years, you said, any chance
of getting my Alpine?
Of getting an Alpine? Well, by this time, we're looking at around the year 2000, 2010, 2015, I think it was, when the interest rates being offered on savings was about 0.6, not 0.6, 0.6, practically nothing. So I said, what we'll do is we'll
get my Alpine.
We'll get that Alpine. Search the internet, and lo and behold, there was one, not £960, but £9,750. So gone up 10 times. But it's only 55 years, so that wasn't too bad. So we bought it.
Yep.
And we've lived with it ever since, haven't we?
And I have it in the garage.
Oh, we weren't keen on MGs, no. Too common they were. So, the Alpine you said you wanted, and the Alpine eventually is what you got.
Yes, I waited a little for it.
And I have it in the garage.
It's in the garage. We use it a fair bit. We go down to the Sunbeam Alpine Owners Club meetings.
We do, yeah.
Down at the park gate for those who are interested, and really, that's where we are at the moment. You know, the only long distance ones we've done are to friends and relations in southern England. We did the Kent, or took it to the Kent National at Aylesford 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago, yeah. And that really is the only time we've ever shown it. This is a working car. We use it to go here, then everywhere, but nothing specific. It's not concours by any stretch of the imagination. The clock doesn't work. What doesn't else work? The rev counter never goes above 1500, no matter how fast you're going. But so what? We get by.
We do. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't swap it for anything.
You wouldn't swap it, no. I've got the other ones out there anyway.
Yeah, that's always been my. I always
And with
one,
classic
and
cars, you need to keep them going all the time, or else, as you probably know, things like brakes seize up. But we use it.
We do.
I would say once a week. For short journeys sometimes, which is when you get more brake operation anyway, which is far better than a 50-mile thing where you only put the brakes on once, so to speak. Yeah. So it is on the button. Well, having said that, we'll go up there now and get it out, and it won't be on the button. Because we haven't used it for about 10 days, I suppose. Yeah. We've been out in the Morris and the Porsche, says he grandly. Yeah, so no, we haven't been anywhere special. It's just a working classic. Yeah. And Joan's always saying to me, can we go in the Alpine? Yeah. Well, we're only going down to get the paper.
I still like to go in it.
But it works all right, doesn't it?
Yeah. Gives it a chance to go out.
Yeah. Yes. Joan's made that perfectly clear. The Alpine is hers. I do have other classic cars, but none really compare to that. It's got the lines, and considering 1959, the cars mostly were based on pre-war designs almost, weren't they? Yeah. This was something fresh, something new. There was the MGAs, I suppose, just coming on, but that's about all there was.
Yeah, I was never that keen on MGs.
Oh, we weren't keen on MGs, no. Too common they were. So, the Alpine you said you wanted?
I got one in the end.
It was worth waiting for, though, wasn't it?
Oh, any minute of it, and I've still got it.
Yeah, we've still got it. We've got arms like Popeye now, just prove it because of the no power steering, but with enough resolve.
We could get there.
Yeah, we get there, thank you.
So has the Alpine ever let you down?
Not to my knowledge.
Well, almost. When we went to the National, going up to Biggins Hill, when the clutch started slipping, it didn't let us down. We got there and we got back again. But
you were a bit worried about it.
Yeah, that's what I did have to spend a bit of money eventually on it. And because it's an Alpine, there are so many, or appears to be different sorts of clutches. You don't know which sort to order till you've got the old one out. Once you've got the old one out, you can't go anywhere till you've got another one to put in its place, which we get after a while. It took about 3 weeks to eventually getting the right one, but we got there in the end, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah. And it's been perfect ever since. Makes quite a difference.
Oh, it does, yeah.
We leap away from traffic lights almost with wheel spin.
No, it's a lovely little car, and I'm glad I got it, and I haven't wanted anything else from that.
And everybody gives us a good look, as anybody who's got an Alpine or a classic car will know. Yeah. They say, oh, I have one of those, or I passed my test in one of those. But not for us. Yep. We passed ours in modern cars, didn't we?
We did, yes.
Austin 1100s. Remember them? Remember Austin 1100s? Yeah, of course you do. You don't see any of them about these days. You see more Alpines than Austin 1100s, don't you?
You do now, yes.
But there won't be many people that were at the launch of the Alpine in 1959 and are still driving their Alpine around now, today, like you two, will there?
That is very true. They will be in their...
Well, our age, probably.
At our age, which is 80-something. So anybody who was with us on that day in October 1959, they've all got to be in their 80s. Sometimes will be even more, some of them. Because we were one of the youngsters there.
Oh, we were, yes.
You were boyfriend and girlfriend then.
We were, yes.
And now you've been married for how many years?
56. I know you won't believe it, but 56 we've been married.
Yeah.
56 years married.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It don't seem a day.
Too long.
Well, Do you think we could have a look around your lovely Alpine in a minute? Would you take us out and show us?
Oh, you're most welcome.
For a
In
most
my Alpine.
modest fee, we will now go on to the rear lawn and open up the workshop.
Yeah.
Good. Cheers. Kick through the leaves like we were little children.
There we go. The car.
Right, and here she is. I'll back her out and we'll put it on the lawn.
Have you
It has never not started, but the longer you leave it, the more you have to pump the petrol through and all that sort of thing. But,
So have you done anything to Joan's car, Mick?
personally, I've had a solenoid, a starter solenoid, and that's it. Oh, and the clutch, of course, at vast expense. But other than that, total reliability.
This is how she came to you.
This is how she was.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the internet in 2015, I think it was. 9,750. Not perfect, but it suits us, doesn't it?
Oh, I like her very much.
Yes,
It's
yes.
what I always wanted.
That's true, yeah.
You must be really pleased, Joan.
I was extremely so, and I've looked after it ever since.
Yeah. And we love it.
We do.
Yeah. And we love each other as well.
We do.
You behave.
Absolutely, yeah, we'll behave.
Oh, wait till we get in.
Absolutely. Yes, it's not a thing for snogging on the back seat. Or not at our age, anyway.
Not at any time, I think.
There's a gap of that much between the back of the front seat and the front of the back seat.
Can we have a look under the bonnet?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, she comes out on high days and
There.
holidays.
It looks very standard, Mick.
It is bog standard. Bog standard.
But why change it if it's totally reliable?
Well, that's right. Yeah, I wouldn't change a thing about it, Tim, because it does its job, as you heard just now. First one up fires, no problem whatsoever. Yeah, very pleased with it. It's been a good buy. And when I sell it, it'll probably still get £9,750 anyway. So
When who sells it?
Talking about selling your car.
I know.
Bit cheeky.
Absolutely.
it was only if we sell it.
Wait till I get you home.
Yeah, that's right.
There we go. There we go.
This is one of your other loves, is it?
Yeah, that's
Oh, that is,
the
yeah.
old Morris Minor.
And that's your one.
That's my
his,
one.
yeah.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
everybody thinks that when you've got or a woman, you don't own a car, sort of thing like that. And so I'm quite emphatic.
But territorial about the Alpine, Joan.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the other favourite.
Yeah.
Had it since new, 1965. How about that? One owner.
Well,
155,000 miles on this one. 440,000 miles on the other one.
On the Morris.
On the Morris. How about that? But all those over those years, it's only about 10,000 miles a year, which is more or less. it's the time that made it all clock up.
Yeah.
they've got one like us.
Yeah, they've also got a hard top,
Ah.
as you can see.
Oh yes, I can see that's not ours.
All
You can
right.
see why I like it.
We are Mick and Joan Wise, and that was our Alpine story. Got there.